Well, yeah, usual bit of wheat from the sump, but look how poor that is. That's, oh, yeah, been weeping a long while. Right, yeah, bit of weepage under there. Got a bit of weepage from the carbs. You see that stain on the bottom of the air filter, it's moist. And that carb at the back, got on there, there's a bit of something under the manifold. Another core plug video. This one definitely deserves to be done. So we've got a couple of other things though. We've got the fuel leak from the back carb. See, it's been the signs where it's been dripping there. I've undone some of that and bits on the manifold, so we're going to take the manifolds off, have a good look. So we've cleaned the back off. Just going to now just going to tap these core plugs out on the side. Slightly. The idea is just to sort of spin them round in the hole. Pop them out like that. There's one. Easiest. Some funny tools. See, catch them on the other side like that. Just get them out. Two. That one quite often ends up going inside. Normally you just grab it with pliers and pick it out. And that one again, you can see the side, pick it out with pliers on the other side. Well, I can see straight away there is gunge in there. Right, so you pick it out, get it at that far. Try and get it behind it, that's it, pick it out like that. And the same with this one. You sort of turn, sort of work it around the best you can. Anyway, I'll get it out. You don't need to see that. I've made the point. Yeah, you've got to be careful you don't lose it down that side. So I'll sort of shuffle it back the other way. See, it's not the easiest trying to do this one-handed to show you, but there you go. Then that's out. You just pick it out. You pick it out with a claw hammer. So we'll get the one off the back. There is, as there is as always, look at that under there. A big loving spoonful of gunge. And more in the back, more in the side, and more in the bottom of there, because I could tell because I undid the drain tap and it was only a dribble when it should have been running out. Right, just spun that one round out the back. Yeah, look at how clogged up that is. Full. Right, look at that one. spooning great lumps out of here. That one, I've just cleaned it up a bit there. That's quite rusty. I think I'm going to replace that as well. But I'm going to do the waterways first. Look at how much is in there. God, loads. That's just what I can spoon out. Again, see, just doing the other ones and then washing it out with a hose, you won't get this stuff out. You have to get it off and dig it out and flush what's left of that dirt from up there back out of the side, because there's just as much trapped in the bottom there. Still get chunks of stuff come out of it. Yeah, loads of shit. Luckily, this is quite thin. Just chipped off the rusty bit and slid it in. There we go. So clean that off and put a new one on. It's the back of the camshaft. So just going to clean these up, put the right bits on. Obviously that bit's T-piece was leaking at some point, so got the new one to go in. It's weeping out of this back carb. So first thing, clean them all off and take them off the manifold. Let me just clean this up and face that off as well. Okay, we've cleaned them off. Just going to take the tops out. See stuff like this. These screws have been chewed up before, so luckily I've got spares, so I can nick bits off others. So we'll take these off. We'll take the bases off. These, if you try and prise these out from underneath when they're on the car, they're quite brittle and they can break. It's easier to sort of, when you've taken them off, you just got to sort of massage them out from the middle. That's all it is. But you see, look at that, it's all discoloured from age and stuff, and the rubbers go hard. So you've got to change them. That's why you get the seepage out the bottom, and the gaskets around there can leak. So don't take them off until you've got gasket kits. These are the needle valves, which you should change as well at the same time. These can get stuck shut, in which case you don't get any fuel in the bowl, or they get stuck open and then they don't shut, in which case you just get water pouring out the back all over the exhaust. This is the difference between old and new. The new ones are a lot freer and cleaner. Right, as these are the carbs with the bung in, you adjust the needle using one of these tools now. See on the side there, there's that little bit which stops the central bit turning. And if you turn it anti-clockwise, piston comes out. And you screw it clockwise. See there, it starts winding it up, and that's how it moves. Right, and you see this is clanked on. This gasket's been on here for years. There, seems right up here. to adjust the mixture again when I put the air filter back on.